What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Shout out to everybody tuning in. I'm going to react to this clip that is going viral of Amber Rose and Murda Mook. Okay, and she's arguing with him. You know, she's one of these feminists, one of these slur promoters. She promotes the slur life. You know, well, up until she's in a relationship and then she gets cheated on. And then she's shaming those other women, but that's neither here nor there. And there are people that say that, you know, she checked him. Yelling at somebody is not checking anybody. All she's pushing is the same gender war narratives that the rest of these heifers push. That's why a lot of them are single and miserable. Amber Rose is single and miserable. When you lose your boyfriend or your spouse to 76-year-old Cher, I could see why you're feeling some type of way.
Why is it disgusting? Because you're a hater. Men are haters that women make money and go get booked for $2,000 because they're fucking pretty.
No,
don't hate the bitch. Hate.
Nobody's hating on women using their bodies to get money, because it's the men who are paying these women. If men are paying these women to be used, how can a man hate on that? No one's hating on that. See, that's the delusion that these women are in. Nobody's hating on you. We're speaking the truth about you, and you don't like it. No man wants to wife a slur. Y'all can get mad all you want to. No man wants to have to kiss a public water fountain, a woman who can't leave the streets. There's way too many diseases out here for a man to be accepting of a woman's lifestyle.
The consumer. Am
I was
wrong?
still going.
No. But he's saying it from an observatory.
Yeah,
but you're
angle.
observing a bitch making money because
right, so
she's
you ready
pretty
for this?
and
Hold on,
twerking.
wait, hold on.
Let
hold
the
on,
bitch twerk.
See, is she gonna let him make his point? Why are you yelling? You're yelling because you know you don't really have a base for anything. Yelling does not make you right, ladies. You need to, if you want to have a conversation, but yelling does not mean that you're right.
Hold on,
make her
Amber,
fucking
hold on. Check this out,
money.
though. Check this out. Look.
Am I tripping?
Check this out.
Where's the bitch?
Now, what about when you did that? What about the girl when she did that, right?
So
and got the 2,000, right? For 3 months, right?
So?
But then she was gonna get 10 million from this company, but then seen her do that shit and said, nah, it's over now.
Why is that your business? Why is that your business? Stay out of women's business.
You know, they love to say, you know, stay out of women's business, but y'all stay in men's business. How many situations when men get into it, the women are always there to give their 2 cents? They're always there. And the thing is that women only say stay out of their business when you're critiquing them. When you defend women and their nonsense, they always are accepting of your opinion of what's going on. They will even seek it out. I had one delusional heifer tell me years ago that she showed my video to her college professor, probably a dude that she was sleeping with, just to ask his opinion of what I was saying. You will invite men into certain conversations, but when they say something that you don't like, all of a sudden you have pushback.
That's hurting. No.
Hurting who?
Herself.
It ain't you. Mind your business.
It's hurting herself, though.
But
you get it?
Stop policing women's bodies.
No, think about that.
Stop.
It would. So,
Listen
look,
to me.
It's not about no body.
No,
it's not about policing a body.
Policing women's bodies. If she wants to twerk and make $2,000.
So would you not?
Yourself.
What if you giving her advice? What if you know she can make 10 million? She about to, right?
I ain't no she, man.
Look. All right, I got a question. If you knew a woman was gonna make 10 million 3 months from then, if she didn't do this,
who knows that? Who knows the future? A fortune teller?
And again, there are people who are saying women don't want you to challenge their process. And the thing is, with a lot of us men, I think that we get roped into these conversations with women because this is because women have a problem with us having a different viewpoint on their lifestyle, right? A lot of women out here want to be slores. They want to either, they want to be teasers where they get online and they're a certain way online, but then they're different outside of it. All of a sudden they're a square outside of social media, but on it, they're anything but a square, right? And these women don't understand that has consequences. When you go out here and get OnlyFans, it may jeopardize future opportunities as far as careers is concerned, right? Which is whatever. That's a choice that you make. But I think women, and there are a lot of no talent women out here. Their only talent is twerking. And what we're saying, and what these women don't want to hear, is that that's not a talent. It's not a talent. A lot of you women are lost. You're wayward. You're taking advice from somebody like Amber Rose, who just lost her ex to a 76-year-old woman who got cheated on 12 times. This is what Amber Rose says. She says she got cheated on 12 times. and women are taking advice from her. Women should take no advice from her. Zero. Let's get into this Hip Hop DX article. Amber Rose had Murda Mook on the ropes over comments he made on Drink Champs, with the Harlem rapper getting caught in a contradiction. Mook, Rose, and Loaded Lux all stopped by n.o.r.e and DJ Effen's podcast for a special Christmas Day sit down and got into it when Mook claimed that having no talent is the new talent. That is true, because a lot of you heifers have no talent. You don't. And y'all may not like what he has to say, but a lot of y'all don't. Twerking ain't a talent. I got a saying, having no talent is a new talent, Mook said before launching into some bars that specifically appeared to criticize women for getting famous for sleeping with rappers. Think about it. Having no talent, that's the new talent. Mook rapped at the 75-minute mark. I saw a B on a red carpet and I said, "Tell me what you do." She said, "I'm pretty. I pierced my clit and my tits, belly button too." She said she twerked for the gram. And her videos get hella bunch of views. That's very effing cool, but tell me what you do. It's disgusting. Hoes winning be the image they pumping. B's getting famous off of famous N-words they effing. While Amber Rose initially seemed to be in agreement with Mook, she had a few questions for the God-tier rapper. "Let me ask you a question," Rose said, "but what's the problem?" "Nothing," Mook replied. "I ain't having a problem with none of that shit. I just report the news." "Okay, but you just freestyling." Rose snapped back. But we believe it. But is it a problem? Like, do you feel some type of way?" "No, cause you ain't got nothing to do with it," Mook replied. "It's just what I see." Think about it, right? It's a talent in itself, though. Rose then pushed Mook further, asking who he blames for talentless people, specifying whether to be female or the consumers. So here I go. This is women not having any accountability. They love to say, "Well, what about the men? It's the men that watch the videos." I mean, if you're have nothing on but a thong, of course men are gonna tune in. Women love to give you half, like, they never are honest when they give questions. That's just like saying if a nude woman is walking down the sidewalk, you don't expect men to look. Like, and let's say somebody gets their car hit or hits somebody else's car because they're staring at this nude woman. Well, you shouldn't have been looking at that woman. Well, why is a nude woman walking on the sidewalk? There is never no accountability there. So I'm just gonna ignore a nude woman with a big chest and a big butt that's just walking. Now again, I should be paying attention, right? But you can't blame at least one dude for looking, and then, you know, something happens. Again, they shouldn't, but you're gonna say, well, he shouldn't have been looking at that woman. Well, that woman is walking on the sidewalk with nothing on. You see, women love to have zero accountability in their choices, which is why they will get in their feelings about what Mook said and try to flip it as if you need to hold those men accountable. If those women are throwing themselves at these rappers, you expect these rappers to not bite? These women are throwing themselves at these rappers. These rappers are not just chasing this one. I mean they are to a certain degree. But look at the video I just made about the heifer that said that Drake flew her out. She tagged Drake in her post. Drake didn't go seeking her out. She went and sought out Drake. And that's what happens with a lot of these women in the industry. So to sit there and act like it's the men's fault when these women are pursuing these men, they are pursuing the attention of these men, you are being very disingenuous. Okay, let's say me, Kim, like it should never be a conversation amongst men because it's like you have to then blame the consumer because these girls, us, are not having talent, but we make a lot of money. Mook went on to retaliate by saying he never referred to women as hoes and that he was just reporting on what he was seeing. What I'm trying to say to those are derogatory labels, right? So like think of a white man calling you the N-word, right? Rose said, those are derogatory labels, right? But as people of color, we feel some type of way, but when it comes to men and women, a lot of men don't feel some type of way about derogatory labels that are put on women, especially black women or women of color. That's why I asked you, when you say hoe, what do you mean? You know what? You know what I'm saying? Listen, this is a woman that does a slut walk. So it's okay to promote something called the slut walk, but it's not okay for men to call women hoes. I'm just trying to figure this out. I mean, y'all call men the N-word all the time. This N-word ain't this N-word ain't that, right? That's okay. And I think Mook should have probably made that point, but I think he got caught up in the moment. He didn't expect her to lash out like that. He didn't expect her because I believe that off camera she's a completely different person. But on camera, she wanted to turn up so that she can have a clip out there so all these blogs can repost it. Like she really was out here checking somebody. She was yelling. And listen, I'm not about to yell with no woman. We can have a conversation, but when you're yelling, thinking that you're making a point, you're making no point. Because what you're saying, I can push back right at you and say, what about your slut walk? You think it's okay to call women sluts and to promote something and have banners that say slut walk? That's okay, but a man calling a woman hoe, oh my God, he's calling her hoe. Oh my God, he's calling her hoe. He's calling her a hoe. Oh my God, something needs to be done. It's just very disingenuous from these heifers. Rose concluded that derogatory labels should only be used with significant others in romantic situation, and that labels like hoe shouldn't be thrown at women in general because it makes them uncomfortable with being confident. If you love us as women, you should completely just not say those derogatory labels at all. Mook replied, I feel like men can be hoes, but white people can't be N-words. Exactly. Rose interjected, you just proved my point as to what I'm saying, right? It doesn't have the same derogatory feel when you say it to a man. The comments are no surprise considering Rose has been a vocal advocate of women's rights since 2015. When the 38-year-old became a leading face and voice of the slut walk. So, this is a lot of slur contradictions, man. You know what, man? Never have a conversation with women like this because they'll just try to, rap music has had derogatory terms towards women for years, but it never stopped these women from dating rappers. It never stopped them from playing the music full blast while they're driving down the street. she just wanted a moment to seem like she's standing up for women. Amber Rose probably don't even have any female friends. These women are so fake and disingenuous. You can call out all their contradictions. So let me know in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll see y'all next one.